Well, it's certainly going to be an action-packed conference with more than 75 sessions and lots of events. I hope you enjoy our Network Hub space and take a bit of time to check out the community arts organization who are exhibiting and selling the work as well as conducting workshops. Check your program guide for more details. And I want to thank you again for inviting me here to share this time with you.
Thanks, Chaske. It's great to have you here, and I hope you and all of our international delegates have enjoyed learning a bit more about our culture here in Australia through the performances that we've seen. I hope everyone here has been inspired by the speakers and starts to think about, what this World Indigenous Network is. Over the coming days, I'd really like you to think about the network's three main themes. How do we work and talk together to better protect our country, culture and communities? And how do we increase economic opportunities and alleviate poverty? And how do we improve social cohesion?
These are big and complex questions with many potential answers, but I think we are more than capable of rising to those challenges. I'm sure we're all keen to see the World Indigenous Network that has value, that delivers practical outcome, opportunities for Indigenous peoples and the local communities of the world. I encourage you to talk about these questions with each other in the coming days before we break into workshops on Wednesday to discuss in detail how the network might work in the future. I'd really like to thank you for all coming today to the opening ceremony. Now we need to recognize that there's been a lot of hard work gone into organizing the event and that a lot of people have worked very, very hard to ensure its success. If you find that there's a few mistakes or misprints in the program, please forgive this as it is a mistake and not an oversight. So please do not be offended because they are just honest mistakes.
Now, I'd like to invite you after we close here this afternoon to a very important event that it's going to be taking place outside of the Convention Centre next to the waterfront. The dedication of the Dimeroo Sea Country Indigenous Protected Area, the Dimeroo IPA, is going to, as I say, be taking place after this finishes. The Sea Country IPA is the first one of its kind in Australia and is a testament to the struggle that Dimeroo has undertaken to have their sea country recognised. Woohoo! Really deadly. And as Indigenous Australians, there's no separation between land and sea, between land and water. We see our country as being one thing, one connected country that is not separated by boundaries. So this IPA and this recognition of Dimeroo Sea Country IPA recognises that more broadly within that country. So the dedication, as I said, is about recognising people's connection to sea country, and it's a long, long time in the making. It's been a long and hard struggle for this community, and I have faith that this is going to open the door and hopefully set the path for other sea country IPAs around Australia. After that, I'd like to invite you to go and come to Mindle Beach Markets. The markets are an iconic part of Darwin. They're a hive of activity with a heap of food stalls, and it's right next to the beach, of course, Mindle Beach. It's a great way to unwind after our first day. There's going to be a shuttle bus from the markets here at 5:45, and then there'll be a bus leaving from the markets at around 7:30 to take you back to your accommodation. Just check your program for more details. I want to thank Chaske, and I think that I speak on behalf of all of us in saying welcome to the Wind Journey. Doors tomorrow are going to open at 8:30 a.m. for a 9 o'clock start. And before we finish, when Chaske and I finish, we're going to have a final performance from the Bangarra Dance Theatre.
I'd like to thank you all again for welcoming me here so warmly and look forward to meeting many of you over the next few days. Thank you and good night, and everyone have a great evening.